Ladies and gentlemen, this special super fight attraction is brought to you by Under the Gi. Introducing first, he is a brown belt representing Gracie Baja. He's an IBJJF No-Gi Pan Am bronze medalist and a Toronto Open gold medalist. Put your hands together for James Harnish. His opponent is also a brown belt representing the Marcelo Garcia Association by way of Halifax BJJ. He's a UFC, Bellator, and M1 Fighting Championship veteran. Put your hands together for the Greek assassin, Tag Kelades.
Here we go, final super fight of the night. Tag Kelades versus James Harnish. Both brown belts at their respective clubs. Chris now out of a Halifax BJJ brown belt under Josh Presley via Marcelo Garcia Association. And James Harnish, Gracie Baja, we're in the red shield.
Yeah, lots of experience here on the mats for this final super fight. Tag Kelades, who you heard in the announcement, UFC, Bellator, and currently M1 Global competitor. We're happy to have him here tonight. He's always fun to watch.
James, a jiu-jitsu instructor as well. We've seen James on sub-series multiple times previously, as well as Chris, I believe, has made an appearance previously on the Submission Series pay-per-views. I expect James to work for a footlock. He's got a hand on the ankle there. He's looking to isolate that leg, using his butterfly hooks. Chris looking to keep the pressure on, force the pass. Doing a good job keeping the head and the chin on James. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Chris looking for an opening, looking for an opportunity to pass, keeping the pressure on top on James. James trying to control his posture and doing so far. Chris pops out, tries to pass.
James with good hips, able to maintain his guard.
Chris now in half guard.
He's got James flattened out. He's got double underhooks. Let's see if he maybe goes for like a stack, like old stool pass. Put the pressure on James's chest. Put the pressure onto his face. Maybe he'll tripod and look to elevate his hips and move over. We'll see.
James did brilliantly with that butterfly hook to regard.
Chris with good bicep control. He keeps his head super tight. He doesn't want to get caught in that middle ground, so it's either head in or head back.
James has that right arm of Chris isolated. Using that underhook under his own knee.
Yeah, he may be looking to set up maybe an omoplata here.
Possibly.
Here, Josh Presley in the corner of Tag Kelades. Taylor McCafferty here in the corner for James Harnish. Both gentlemen competed earlier this evening.
Chris trying to get that arm free. James really holding on to it. Now gone gable grip to lock up that arm tight. A little bit of a stalemate here. Chris wants his arm out and James isn't having it.
Yeah, and Chris really has to play it safe here. I mean, James has, obviously some tight control on that arm right now. If he can manage to change his angle, Chris could really be in some trouble. And I know James has Fantastic triangles. He throws the leg up and he has it locked.
Has a reverse triangle right now.
He does.
James known for his triangle.
Yeah, known for his triangle.
Documented that numerous times in numerous competitions.
We may see James try to switch the legs and go for a regular triangle here. Chris knows he's in trouble, but he's been in tough situations before.
He's a veteran. He's all heart.
Yeah.
We've seen that displayed numerous times. And there it is, like you called it, John. Chris has to get out of there.
James has the triangle locked now. He
This
switches
is
his
tight.
legs to the right side. The arm is in, and that looks really tight.
It's tight.
Let's see what Chris can do to defend this.
There's triangles, and then there's James Harnish just triangles.
James
He's a
chooses to
stud.
stay square and pull the head.
Chris trying to wiggle. Watch the arm.
Chris might
Chris
shake him
won't
off.
quit.
We'll see if James looks to
Beautiful
change the
by
angle.
Chris
Yeah,
Kelades. He's
nice
out and
work.
on attack again. That was tight. Like I said, Chris Kelades all heart.
Chris played that right, though. Kept his hips high. You know,
Kept it calm.
Yeah.
Didn't panic.
let James slide himself off. Or use, James's weight against him. Loosen that submission.
Has somewhat of a cradle now.
Yeah.
Gave it up.
James might have had success had he
Triangle.
changed the angle.
Triangle. Aggressive triangle. Nice. Chris is wise to it again. Nice. Chris trying
Chris
to get that
might-
knee out.
Chris might be setting up a Darce here, John. He took the arm out from under the head.
He's certainly been working well with Joel Jacquard, who is known for his darts. So
He's got the hands locked. They're in the right place. He's going for a
Peruvian. Thought about it.
Yeah, I think he's still thinking about it. Those hands are
Yep.
still locked. Boom,
There it is. Beautiful setup by Chris.
James is in it.
That's
He
it.
taps!
Beautiful. Chris
Wow.
Kelades with the finish.
Chris out of the triangle attempt into a Peruvian necktie.
Beautiful. Well done, Chris Kelades.
Your winner by Peruvian necktie, Chris, the Greek assassin, Kelades. Chris Kelades, super tough matchup from James Harnish. Tell us about how much trouble are you in the triangle there?
I was surviving. I can breathe. I knew that it was coming, but I still get caught. That's James. He's good with those legs and wrap me up, but just have to be patient.
Chris, you've been like fighting and making friends all over the world. We last saw you somewhere in a country I didn't know previously existed. Where are you fighting next? What's the next thing for the Greek assassin?
We'll see. One more overseas in Russia, but for now we're making the debut in Pictou.
There's a lot of people cheering you on. The Greek assassin, Chris Kelades. We'll be right back with the finals from Tap or Tag, the weirdest and wildest jiu-jitsu event you've ever seen, live from New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, Canada.